Hey girl, hey, it's Tara Jones-Williamson. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am nesting. I'm 36 weeks pregnant and I have the desire, which I haven't had the desire to touch my refrigerator since I conceived my son. And I've just been repulsed by food. But today I woke up, I had this burst of energy. So I hear that's what it's called, nesting. And I'm just like, I'm just ready to get stuff done around this house. And I just want to just deep clean the refrigerator and the freezer and then the deep freezer and really start preparing meals and freezer meals and crock pot meals and things like that. That's going to help me when I'm postpartum and, throughout the summer, because I plan on having just such an amazing bonding experience with my son. And I have three older children. I have a almost 16, almost 15, and a 13-year-old. And so my husband and I have four kids all together. And so I'm just trying to get like a jump start on everything. One thing about this pregnancy, I have not wanted to cook. So it's been a lot of eating out, a lot of my kids like making their own meals, a lot of my husband grabbing food. And so I'm just not repulsed by food today. So I'm just going to take advantage of that. And even maybe tomorrow's Saturday, get some cooking done. I do have a brunch that I'm hosting. So maybe after that, take a nap, get some cooking done. I think that will be the goal. So, yeah, come with me as we start cleaning this kitchen or start cleaning this refrigerator. And I just want to have a chit chat about why I think I'm going to put back on my financial content hat on my Your Pretty Pennies channel. Um, my microphone should be silencing the dishwasher. I did do the dishes already, cleaned off the island so I could start putting food and stuff on the island and be able to give the refrigerator a good wipe out. So as I move around and walk around, you should still be able to hear me well. Let's hope so, because I'm going to make this a whole video on my channel. So it better work. But anyway, um, just in light of what has been going on in the world with the tariffs and the stock market down and people's investments are down and things like that, I just am like, your girl probably needs to put back on her financial content hat. Girl, I'm putting this in the wrong thing. Let's put this in the egg carton. Take them out these containers, because the world now more than ever needs help with managing their personal finances, right? So I am a financial success coach by day, especially during these later stages of my pregnancy. I am really focusing on assisting my clients get their money together, increasing their income, decreasing their expenses, focusing on their necessary expenses, eliminating overspending, really getting a handle on their debt, creating a financial plan that works for them. And so I am, supporting them in the background. But I'm like, what about the people on my channel who are not in one-on-one coaching with me, who are still like worried or thinking about what's going on in today's economy, especially here in America? And so I'm just like, your girl is most likely going to get back on that Your Pretty Pennies, on my Your Pretty Pennies channel, which I've kind of taken a break from content altogether because, girl, this pregnancy, and the transition of life and being married for 5 years and having a blended family and family stuff and all the things has really took a toll on your girl to where I had to take a step back. I underestimated life's transition right now. And so I am feeling a lot better, getting a lot of systems in place. As you can see, starting with this refrigerator and getting ahead on food and meals is going to be a game changer. And I'm even going to pull in some friends and family to kind of help me make meals and get ahead to where, we can have dinner seamlessly And that's one less thing on my plate to worry about, right? So, yeah, let me know in the comments, what do y'all want to talk about financially, and what content you want me to put out, and what questions you have right now as far as how to make sure you survive and thrive in a potential economic downturn / recession. There's so many things people are predicting, you don't even know what to call it sometimes. So, as for me and my house, and I'm breathing heavy, so sorry about that, y'all. As for me and my house, I can tell you what we're doing. We are eating out less, and shout out to my husband, because I'm like, I don't feel like cooking. Can you go get the kids? Can you go get me this? And he like, girl, we eating at home. We got food at home. And he will get in that kitchen and he will make something. You hear me? So we can use our money wisely on what we said we were going to use it for. So our biggest thing is, I'm going to be over here. So let me put this over here. Our biggest thing right now is building our emergency fund even more. So savings, right? And then cutting down on unnecessary expenses. That is huge. Having money on hand, right? Eating at home. So for me, one thing I'm going to do, that's why I'm really focused on this kitchen and the refrigerator and the freezer, and then the deep freezer, is restocking everything and getting a head start on meat and cheese and all of our staples and fruits and vegetables, things that we can freeze, things that we can really have on hand just in case anything happens, right? Any supply chain issues because of the tariffs, any food spikes, any food, water spikes in water or food or anything. We have a system in place to where we are not going to allow the hike in food price to really affect us that much. That is the goal. That is the goal. Now, how much can we do? Again, I'm out the camera because I'm moving around. How much can we do? I don't know. This is going to be interesting, right? This is going to be an interesting season. And I'm making some dishwater so I can wipe out the cabinet. Wipe out the fridge. That is what my mom did. That's what I'm going to do. Put some dishwater, some Dawn dish soap in the sink. Run it, make it nice and hot. You wipe out your fridge. She didn't put all them chemicals in her refrigerator. So the first thing I did was just get a Bounty paper towel, a couple of Bounty paper towels, and wiped out all the crumbs and stuff. Because then one of my kids can come and sweep the floor later. They on spring break starting today, but they just don't know. They're going to be, and which is not a lot, but wiping down the cabinets and doing the floors and stuff. I'm just doing what I'm going to do, and then they can help me with the rest. Because they, at their big ages, they the reason why this looked like this, first of all. But we are really focusing on saving. And once we get to our savings goal, we are focusing on paying off some little debts here and there, like some things on some credit cards. Especially my husband has some things on credit cards. We both did buy new, used cars in 2014. 2014, listen to me. 2024. And so we do both have car notes now. And so our goal is not really to focus on the car notes per se. It's really saving, because again, you just never know how much cash on hand you're going to need with what's going on. And it's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. And so by us really focusing and prioritizing saving, and then using different savings vehicles like CDs, money market, high yield savings accounts, things like that, we can grow our money a little bit while saving. And then if nothing happens in the economy, we have the money to put extra on the little things we want to pay off